Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Chris. Welcome to my channel. This is Beauty MC Squared. And in today's Get the Look video, I am going to recreate as best as I can the look that the beautiful Brandy wore in her Wildest Dreams video. Say hi to my girl Nicole. She's going to be my model for today. And if you guys want to get this look, let's keep on watching. So we're going to start with the skin first, of course. We're going to start with the primer, which is the Becca primer. It's a mattifying primer. And we're going to do the foundation as well. Even though the eyes are really, really dark, I feel confident in starting with Nicole's face. And it's so gorgeous. I just want to start to paint and cover up and perfect her gorgeous, gorgeous mug. So what we're doing is we're painting on some warm chocolate browns to accentuate her skin tone. And then we're going to highlight with some rich caramel. Look at me, I'm just trying to sound all fancy, but you see what I'm doing. I'm highlighting, contouring, and applying her foundation, and it's almost like painting by numbers. And the great thing about Nicole's face is she has very keen and prominent features anyway, so it's pretty easy to kind of bring that out more. So just take a look at how I'm applying these colors. For the most part, it's not a lot of foundation, even though it looks like it. What I typically do is I tend to dilute a lot of my cream foundations with some type of moisturizer that's going to work well with the type of product that I'm using. And then to even make it lighter and fresher on the face, I use a damp beauty blender to blend everything out. So it's going to take a lot of that cakiness out of the application. It's going to make everything look more smooth. So that's exactly what we're doing. We want her skin to look flawless, but we still want it to look like skin. So we're going to keep that nice shiny, well, not really shiny, but just dewy finish by doing that. I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit more highlight, but the highlight is not so much in lighter shade, is just in a warmer shade. So it's in the same family as a medium brown color, but this has a little bit more warm undertones to it. And that is just to make sure that her skin is nice and warm. So I'm going to start setting the lighter parts of her face with this pressed powder, and I believe this is an NC50 from MAC, and so that's what I'm doing now. I don't like to really highlight or set the highlights with an extremely light color first. So that's what I'm doing, is I'm just going over and just going about a shade lighter than her skin tone, about 2 shades lighter, and setting it. Now what I'm applying right under the eyes is a translucent setting powder, and that's pretty much going to be invisible because we are going to start working on the eyes. So to prep the eyes, I typically like to do on my clients just a simple concealer, and that's going to neutralize the eye color. And just depending on what type of concealer you use, it can kind of soak up all the oils and it can act as a primer and a decreaser. And next I'm just smudging in a cream eyeshadow base and just smoothing it out with a fluffy eyeshadow brush, and that's going to act as a base for the super dark black eyeshadow. So we're just moving that all around, and now I'm packing the black eyeshadow all over the mobile lid, right where I can see the ball of her eyeball. That's exactly what I am doing. I'm just packing it in that shape. So just make sure that you pack that as much as possible to get the most saturation of that blackest black color as possible. And you want the blackest black on the lids. Everything above and around it is going to be blended out. So I took a clean fluffy eyeshadow brush and I started to kind of drag that color outward towards her brows and sort of redefining the shape of her beautiful almond shaped eyes. She has the most amazing, captivating, mesmerizing eyes, and that's just what I'm doing, is I'm mimicking just the shape of those gorgeous lids right there. So go back and reapply the blackest of black on the mobile lid if it gets blended out too much. And that's exactly what I'm doing, going back into the clean blending brush. I am softening up that harsh line, and that's what you want. Now I'm going to go ahead and tight line her upper and lower waterline. We're just going to rim it out with a simple kohl liner. And then I'm working on the brows. Now Nicole has the bomb eyebrows. So I'm literally just adding a little bit of this brow crayon from MAC towards the middle and the end, and I'm just like just redefining something that is just pretty much perfect. It's almost like I'm wasting my time with this step, but I felt like I needed to sweep a little bit of product in her brow just to make it, just to feed my OCD about brows. I don't know. So now that we're done with the harshness of the black eyeshadows, now it wasn't that much fallout, to be honest. I swept away that translucent powder, and then I just smudged out the little waterline right below the lash line with some black eyeshadow. And I really concentrated that color more towards the outer part of the lower lash line. Now to define the brow bone area, and this is going to act as a highlight, or at least a highlight base, I just went ahead and did the concealer trick. I did that after the eyeshadow because I find that when you add the concealer or whatever kind of cream eyeshadow base that you would use as a highlighter with a smoky black eye, it just makes that fade even more glamorous and seamless. So as I apply the concealer little by little, I'm just using my fingers and slight pressure to blend that out. And then I'm using my contour brush, and it has a little bit of the contour shade, and I'm just using that to kind of blend everything out even more so. Next, I'm going to contour her skin, contour her face, cheekbones, bringing everything out that is just so apparent that she has. And I'm actually using an eyeshadow for that. And this is Embark, I believe, by MAC. And I'm using that same eyeshadow to just redefine that beautiful nose. Like, Nicole has the most sickening features I've seen on her face, and she's such an awesome chick. So I loved playing just playing on her face with makeup. Is just so easy. She made it so easy. Now, in this step, I'm just using an all over powder that is her skin tone, and I'm just tying everything down, tying everything together, and I'm putting a little bit of that translucent powder in the brow bone area, and we're blending that out. So it seems like everything is well put together, so it's time to bring a little bit more sheen and sexiness to this look. I'm using this all over bronzer, and I believe it's from Ruby Kisses. It's a beautiful gold color. I think it's the deepest bronzer that they have. And then I'm using a lighter highlight from Ruby Kisses as well to just kind of highlight down the bridge of her nose, the inner corners, the lips, just to tie it all together. Now, as I finished the face, I misted my beauty blender with makeup setting spray, and that's how I set her face. She is off the chain. I finished her look with adding a really rich, beautiful, warm blush and a soft lip, and I just popped on some Fossies. That is pretty much it. Nicole has something to say to you guys.
Follow me for fitness tips on Instagram. NKWilson69.
Yeah, make sure you do check her out, because I'm definitely going to get my workout on with Miss Nicole. It ain't going to be no joke. Check out these outtakes, you guys.
Here, I want to take a picture of you, Christina, phone with your camera.
Okay.
Act like you're just like adjusting it. Cool. If I want, oh my gosh, you look fabulous! Really? Wow, I like it! You do this so well! Wow!
Once again, thank you guys for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and until next time, I'll see you in the next video. Bye, Square Bears.